I'm William Grantham for IchimokuWeather.com with the stock market weather report for NIO Limited, March 10th, 2021. NIO Limited is in the consumer cyclical sector, and it is an electric car maker out of China. The current price on the weekly chart determines our season, and being above the cloud means that we are in summertime. We do have numerous rain showers expected, as we'll see by looking at the daily charts. Here on the weekly chart, we can see that we have stayed above the blue wind line for quite a ways, and then we had a pretty big drawdown, dropping below the blue line and staying inside the channel, then falling below the red line until where we are today. On the daily chart, we can see that we are underneath the cloud. We are also under the red line and above the blue line. Price is like a hot air balloon, with buyers turning up the heat making the balloon go up and sellers turning down the heat making the balloon go down. The blue line is our wind line and the red line is our jet stream. So right now we are in summertime, we have numerous rain showers expected, and there is a good chance you could get wet on this warm day. This is a relatively new stock. Let's back all the way out and see it from its inception. And we can see it did start over here in 2018, opening at $6. It traded sideways for 5 or 6 months before it started plummeting down and falling under the $5 mark until it bottoms here at $1.25 as a penny stock. It then gets a little bit of steam, pops up above the cloud nicely here at the 1st of 2020, gets a little bit of steam going, but then falls underneath the wind line and the jet stream for a bit, underneath the cloud, and then it finally gets a nice big healthy run, getting up above $5 and then gapping up into the $10 range. Now, institutions and mutual funds sometimes have rules in place where they are not able to purchase stocks that are under $5 a share. So we did have some massive volume here. Could this have been institutions being able to now be able to get into this stock once it got above $10? After they got in, if they got in, we did see a nice run up where we stay above the blue wind line staying above the jet stream for most of the way into the end of 2020, and then we started getting some of that consolidation that we were seeing on the weekly. Price action then consolidates a little bit, and it comes down and challenges the red jet stream line. It falls underneath both the jet stream and the wind, comes to the top of the cloud. The cloud doesn't provide much support, and market action falls through the cloud, and after it does so, it cannot hang on even though it tries here for a couple of days, and it comes down and almost gets to the 200-period simple moving average, which is this long slanting black line. Notice that these days right here, the candles were all closing below the previous candles. Now this day right here, 3 days ago, we did open and close inside the previous candles. So that shows that we did stall a little bit in this downfall. Yesterday's trading shows a nice green candle that came up and challenged the bottom of the wind line. And then we opened up in the channel and then closed at the bottom of the wind line here on this last trading day. So now we are inside this bearish channel with the red line above the blue line. So here's what we're looking at. We're in between the trading range of around $31.80 and all the way up to the red line, which is about at $48.62. So moving out of that trading range is going to indicate which direction we possibly could start moving in. So we're going to be looking for market action to get above the red line, and we're also going to be noticing that the blue line here is starting to slant down. That's caused by this market action that did come down. It's pulling the blue line down a little bit, and if we can see the blue line start to flatten out and then tilt up, then that could be a good sign as the bulls are getting control of the hot air balloon, the market price. Our lagging green line is market action, plotted 26 periods in the past, and we can see with this little down dip right here, we popped under the cloud a little bit, and now we're back inside the cloud. The cloud itself might be able to provide a little bit of support right here for the Chikou Span, the lagging green line, and that could help market action to continue its upward climb. We would like to see the green line get up to the top of the cloud and then above, and then of course getting above the old market action will be a very bullish sign. Our forecast does show that we do have a cloud changing from green to red, and it's starting to get a little bit bigger. This is going to give market action a little bit of a challenge to be able to get through. If market action can get up and challenge the cloud here at this thin part, this will be the easiest place for market action to get through the cloud, the resistance above of the cloud. And if it can do that, then we will be back on a bullish track for this particular stock. This is your stock market weather report for NIO, March 10th, 2021. It is summertime. We have numerous rain showers expected, and the ducks are enjoying themselves, and the plants say they enjoy the rain. And the reason why we're expecting numerous rain showers is because we're underneath the cloud and the blue wind line is underneath the jet stream. If we can get up above the red line and get above the cloud, our weather will change. I'm William Grantham with Ichimoku Weather.com.